Governor Anne Waiguru finally reveals why she doesn't live with her husband Kamotho Waiganjo. Welcome to TMN Media and remember to subscribe. Now behind the smiles, the designer outfits and charming photos of Anne Waiguru and Kamotho Waiganjo lies a love story unlike any other, because unlike most couples, Anne Waiguru and her husband don't live together. Yes, you heard that right. Kenya's most powerful woman and her brilliant husband have chosen to live separately, and today we dive deep into why. Now, when news broke that Anne Waiguru, the then first-time governor of Kirinyaga, was getting married to city lawyer Kamotho Waiganjo, the country was delighted. It was a love story that felt mature, grounded, and refreshing. Both had known heartbreak before, both had been through divorce, and both had learned love in your 40s hits differently. Their wedding in July 2019 was a celebration of second chances, a traditional Kikuyu ceremony attended by family, friends, and political heavyweights. It wasn't loud or extravagant. It was authentic, rich in culture, and full of laughter. But as the camera faded and the excitement settled, life of the newlyweds took an unexpected turn. They never moved into the same house. In an interview with the Sunday Nation, Governor Anne Waiguru revealed something that left Kenyans both surprised and fascinated. She said, "We actually live in separate houses." For many, that sounded shocking. How could a newly married couple, known for their public affection, choose not to share a home? But Anne's explanation was honest and deeply practical. She lives in Kikuyu while her husband Kamotho resides in Runda, both affluent neighborhoods in Nairobi. And no, it's not because of conflict, distance, or pride. It's something far simpler and more human. According to her, every time we try to combine our homes, it just becomes too much work. Think about it. Two established individuals, both successful, both with home full of memories, trying to merge everything into one house. She joked that even choosing whose furniture stays and whose goes became a battle of emotions. It wasn't about love, it's about logistics, a very modern, very real problem that most couples can relate to, except theirs plays out under the watchful eye of an entire nation. But there was also another layer to their decision, one rooted in culture and tradition. Anne Waiguru explained that Kamotho could not simply move into her home because in Kikuyu and African tradition, it's considered culturally inappropriate for a man to settle into another woman's house. In those traditions, the home symbolizes authority, and traditionally, that authority rests with the man. So for Waiguru, asking her husband to move into her space would not only defy custom, but it might also invite unnecessary cultural criticism. And yet, building a new home together, one that combined their lives equally, also felt like too much work for two people with such demanding career. So instead of forcing conventional setup, they decided to redefine what marriage could look like. Two homes, one love, mutual respect. It's unconventional, yes, but it works for them. But beyond tradition and comfort, there's another reason Anne Waiguru prefers to stay in her home in Kikuyu. Security. As a high-profile politician, her safety is always a top concern. Kikuyu, she explained, offers her the protection and privacy she needs, especially given the political pressures and unpredictable nature of her work. In her own words, she said her husband actually feels safer knowing she's there, even when he's away traveling. That sense of safety is isn't just physical, it's psychological. For someone like Waiguru, who has been through political storms and public scrutiny, the peace of her own space means everything. Her home is not just a house, it's a sanctuary, a place where she can breathe without cameras, calls, or chaos, and Kamotho understands that perhaps better than anyone else. So how do they make it work? Simple, through rhythm, balance, and mutual understanding. Governor Waiguru revealed that her life is carefully structured. Weekdays are for politics, running Kirinyaga County, attending meetings, and handling national duties, but weekends are sacred. Saturdays, she said, are for family, the children, relatives, laughter, and shared meals. Sundays, however, belongs exclusively to her and Kamotho. Even the children know Sunday is mom and dad time. It's their sacred ritual, their way of keeping the bond alive. Even while living in separate homes, they talk, they unwind, they connect. No politics, no media, just two people in love, protecting their peace. What makes their marriage even more unique is that both Waiguru and Kamotho brought their children from previous marriages. It's a blended family full of history, memories, and new beginnings. For them, marriage isn't about sharing walls, it's about sharing values, respect, communication, and freedom. Waiguru once hinted that their arrangement has actually strengthened their bond. There less friction, more appreciation, and above all, mutual peace. In a world where political marriages often crumble under pressures, theirs has found a rhythm that works beyond tradition. So next time you hear that Governor Anne Waiguru and her husband live in different homes, don't see separation, see strength, see choice, see two people who understand that love isn't about where you live, it's about who you choose to live for. They've built something that works, not for society, not for cameras, but for them. And maybe that's what real love looks like. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get every new video once I upload it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the private world of Governor Anne Waiguru and her husband Kamotho Waiganjo, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another story that unveils the human side of Kenya's most powerful